Hey Dave, thanks for sending me your video asking me if this was a good dry land specific to swimming. First, I want to start off with defining what does good mean to you, because it could mean something different to me. The goals of dry land are usually to increase strength, flexibility, mobility, as well as general conditioning, cardiovascular conditioning. So specifically to the movements you're doing, it reminded me of what I see athletes doing on what's called a Vasa trainer, which is a swimming specific device that you kind of made up yourself. And everything about what you're doing looks really good, and I'll explain why. You are executing what I would consider proper swimming form, and I know that's not specific to what you were intending to do, but I talk so much about form, I can't help but look at your movements and think about the swimming form. But specifically to strength, I think what you're doing here on this device provides a lot of strength specific to swimming muscles. When your arm is coming out of the water, not out of the water, but when your arm is coming up, that would be considered the recovery phase of swimming, and you are engaging your rear deltoids. When you're pulling down, I could see you have a little bit of a catch and a push, and you are engaging the tricep muscles and the lats. Hopefully you are, because that's what I see. So the reason I wanted to see a straight arm front view is because if you're pulling with straight arms versus a bent elbow pullback, you're going to feel it specifically in different muscle groups. If you pull down straight arms, you're going to feel it primarily more in your lats and rear deltoids. If you get a little bit of that elbow bend, like the catch part of the freestyle, you are going to engage your triceps a little bit more, as well as your lats and your rear deltoids, in a slightly different way from the straight arm pull. Also, if you were to pull like this, it's like a rowing machine type of movement, and you're going to feel it more in the biceps, a little bit more in the pecs. So specific to form and execution, how your hands are, how your wrists are bent or not, elbow bent, elbows high, that's going to target a little bit specifically different muscles. One thing I also wanted to point out is if you during this part of the phase, I would call it the recovery phase of swimming, but during this part of your movement, if you're feeling any shoulder impingement, then I would lighten up the resistance or stop this movement. What I see in your video is as you're coming out, I can see some body rotation like I would normally see in the freestyle stroke. That body rotation helps take some stress off the shoulder, but you might not know you're doing that, and if you do a little bit too much and your arm's coming out, it's like really struggling to come around, it's probably due to just lack of body rotation due to the position on the bench, which you can't help because it's a static position on the bench. But like I said, you have so much strength that you're pulling back, and you are a little bit rotated to help get that arm a little bit higher out of the water, and you may not have any stress on your shoulder, but just be aware of it. Some moves that I would also suggest is making sure you're working on keeping your shoulder blades back and down your spine. Incorporate some mobility, thoracic spine mobility and shoulder mobility movements. So when you're doing the specific strength movement, you already have a little bit more flexibility, mobility in those shoulders, that you're not going to develop an injury, because you don't want to get injured by doing some sort of dry land movement execution wrong and then feel it when you get in the water. You may not feel it now, but you may feel it later. So hopefully this helps answer your question, and if anyone's out there watching this video and has some question about maybe some dry land movements or routines that you're doing and you would like me to critique you, please send me a video for analysis. Dave and I also offer one free swim video analysis as well as one free run video analysis. So I'd love to do one free dry land movement analysis for you. Again, if you have any questions, let me know, and make it a great day. If you would like to get a free swim form analysis like this one, click on the link below to sign up.